Have you ever been traveling abroad, maybe sitting in a beautiful cafe in Florence, or you've started talking to someone in a local market and you met someone really fascinating and you wanted to share a story, give an opinion, or laugh with them, but instead your English brain just couldn't keep up. Your mind went blank. You wanted to translate some words from Spanish or your native language. You started to panic and you just smiled, nodded. Yes, yes, good. Oh, so frustrating, hey? You're a mature, smart adult with a great personality, but in English, you feel invisible, like a child. And for many of my students, speaking fluent English is a massive dream. It's on their bucket list. They've checked off so many boxes in life, career, family, but this one just feels unachieved. Well, today we're going to fix that. I'm going to give you 4 simple expressions to buy your brain thinking space so you can slow down, breathe, and finally speak with your real personality in English. So let's take a look first at the myth of speed. Well, let's have a drink of my coffee. Okay. Before I give you the phrases, we need to destroy a big lie. In school, traditional teachers taught us that fluency means fast. Well, I don't know if they taught you that, but a lot of people think that. And because you speak fast in your native language, you want to speak the same pacing in English, right? Makes sense, but you don't need to do that. An interesting, mature person doesn't have to speak fast. Pausing is not a bad thing. It doesn't mean your English is bad. It means you're thinking about it. You're wanting to give a good response. You don't have to show a stressed face like, oh my God, I can't think of something. Just stay calm, breathe, and try these 4 tools. So the first one is the buying seconds expression. Imagine you're at a dinner party while traveling and someone asks you a deep question like, what is the most beautiful place in your country? If you rush, you might panic and say, Madrid is nice. Boring. No, you want to give a real answer. So you use the first 2 tools. You say, that's a good question. Let me think. So 1, you're complimenting the speaker. You're looking polite. And then you're also just giving your brain a little bit of extra time to find the vocabulary and think about it. It's probably true. You do want to think to give the best response. Try to remember that beautiful beach or a mountain town you want to describe. Take the time. It's okay. There's no hurry. All right? Now, what happens when you're already speaking, you're telling this great story, but you're halfway through and you get completely lost in the grammar. You're thinking, oh my God, this sentence is too complicated. You're stuck, you panic, and your brain freezes. Maybe in the past you would just stop talking or you felt embarrassed, but as an adult traveler, you don't need to do that. Just stop, smile, and say, you know what? Let me say that in another way. In that way, it's like a magic delete button. It's incredibly natural because it can happen to everybody. And it basically says, look, I'm interested in communicating with you. Let me try to simplify it so we can all understand each other. It's lovely, it's natural, and it keeps the story alive. People are happy to continue the conversation. So let's have a look at another expression, the focus arrow. This expression is when you have a big emotion, maybe English vocabulary feels too simple, you want to explain something deep, maybe how you felt when you saw a wonderful sunrise, but you don't know the word. Don't worry, it's okay. You can say this. What I'm trying to say is, this phrase tells the listener, forget the mistakes I just made or what I can't remember. This sentence is what I really feel. You just explain it simply with the words that you have. Don't judge yourself thinking, I didn't have the right word. Doesn't matter. Just communicate from your heart. So Fulfilling your bucket list dream of speaking English isn't about being perfect. It's about having the tools to be yourself. So next time you're traveling, you meet someone new, don't rush. Use these phrases. Take a slow pause and enjoy the conversation. And if you want to hear some expressions like this, you can check out our story series, The Bangkok Experiment. The character in this story uses these pauses to make friends and share stories in Thailand. At the same time, you can download our story immersion journal, which will help you practice these phrases even more. So you start building that confidence to speak English with whoever you want, whenever you want. So let me get back to my coffee and see you next time in the social club.